Hello everyone. Today's topic is biomass energy. You already know that biomass energy is nothing but a bioenergy which refers to the electricity and gas that is generated from the organic matter known as biomass. This can be anything from plants and timber to agriculture and food wastes and even sewage. The term bioenergy also covers transport fuels produced from organic matter. In this, we mainly focused how it is used to generate electricity and carbon neutral gases. Mainly, this biomass energy, it is the use of organic matter to generate energy. Biomass is just like organic matter, things stuff that made in nature like wood pellets, grass clipping, and even dung. Like crops like sugarcane and corn, and also be used to create biofuels. And because plant matter can be regrown, it is one of the renewable energy source. How does biomass generate energy? Here biomass is one of the energy source, that is a renewable energy source. It is generally referred to as a feedstock. The feedstocks can be grown specifically for the energy content, and they can be made up of waste products from industries such as agriculture, food processing, or timber production. Dry combustible feedstocks such as wood pellets and burnt in boilers or furnaces. This in turn boil water and creates steam, which drives a turbine to generate electricity. That means here the biomass can generate electricity in number of ways, but on that the most common method to generate electricity by using these biomass as energy is combustion. That means by burning of agriculture wastes or wood materials to heat water and produce steam. In some biomass plants, excess steam can be used in on-site manufacturing process or for heating, which raises the energy efficiency of biomass electricity generation, which is approximately 80%. In these wet feedstocks like food waste, for example, if you put a seal tanks where they rot and produce methane gases that are called biogases. The gas can be captured and burned to generate electricity. That means whenever the waste biomass gives off gas naturally when it rots, if this happens in a place when there is no oxygen, such as food waste is buried deep within landfill, it can generate methane, which is much stronger greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide. Instead of allowing methane into the atmosphere, breaking it down into a sealed tank, which is allows and captured burn. By burning of methane leaves with carbon dioxide and water, which are better for the environment and for the energy crops. Here the bioenergy is a flexible energy source, and it can be turned up and down quickly to meet the demand. By producing electricity, we are using another verb, that is energy crops. These energy crops are grown specifically for generating energy. So unlike capturing of methane from wastes, there is an argument that by burning them and reduces the greenhouse gases which would have been given off anyway. However, the energy crops can still be low carbon if they are managed sustainably. For an example, when the energy crops are burned, equivalent crops should be planted that will absorb the same amount of carbon that was released by the burning. That means 20% of your nuclear renewable electricity is from biogeneration, and 6% of gas we can supply the biomethane, which is up to 2020. Our biogeneration policy makes sure we can contract with biogas energy generators that have sustainable and responsible generation practices. The main requirements we are required for this biogas generation: it must come from waste and sustainable sources. Land must be used sustainable and respecting natural habits and biodiversity. Energy crops must not impact food production. Animal welfare must be respected. Transportation of biofuels should be minimized. Biofuel generators should be highly efficient and able to put waste heat to good use. Impact on air quality must be approximately managed. Green gas must be certified under the Green Gas Certification Scheme. In this comparison, the burning of fossil fuels releases mostly carbon dioxide, and that will be locked away from the millions of years. For the first time, when the Earth's atmosphere was very difficult, this adds more carbon dioxide into our current atmosphere, breaking the carbon balance. The overall sustainability and the environmental benefits of bioenergy can mainly depending upon the waste feedstocks or energy crops. Biomass energy has been used in various forms long before the people really spoke about the energy efficiency and renewable energy sources. Here are some of the main advantages of the biomass energy. On the first one is renewable. Here the renewable energy sources are those that can be replenished after use, as a lot of biomass fuel such as wood, plant life can be regrown, and it is truly a renewable energy source. As long as the efforts are made to maintain the resources used for biomass energy, and it is dedicated replanting and replementation, it is a fuel source that has been potential to the far outlaws the traditional fossil fuels. The key difference between this and the other renewable energy sources such as sun and water is that need for maintenance. When the plant life is abundant, using without making effect of replenish stocks can lead a large amount of it will be still wasted, as we see with the deforestation. Second one, carbon neutrality. The amount of carbon that is released into the atmosphere, it is one of the major contributor to the climate change. Biomass reduces because the fuel is a natural part of carbon cycle, unlike oil and other fossil fuels. The only carbon that is released into the atmosphere from the biomass fuels. Third one, less dependence on the fossil fuels. Because we use biomass energy more, and the less we need to depend the fossil fuels that are major contributors to change the climate and other environmental issues. The abundance of biomass materials which are available that are fossil fuels, making it more readily available fossil fuel. Fourth one, versatile. Biomass energy is also amongst the most versatile alternative available. It can be converted into many different fuel sources, and each of it will be various applications. For example, if you see the biomass can be processed to the create biodiesel for vehicles, it can also be used to form methane gas and a range of other biofuels. Further, wood can be used to generate heat, while the steam produces by some forms of biomass, and that can also power turbines to create some amount of energy. Availability. Biomass fuels are most abundant. The abundance means suppose if you will not run into the issues that are currently having with fossil fuels when it comes to availability. Here it is a crucial that the abundance is maintained, while biomass fuels will always be available because they are a part of natural life cycle of the planet. Low cost when compared to the fossil fuels. When comparing to the fossil fuels, the drilling for oil or creating gas pipeline, the cost involved in collecting biomass fuels is extremely low. Because the low cost can also be passed on to the consumer, whose energy bills can then no longer which is dependent on the issues like availability. These low costs also make biomass more, and they can enjoy the higher profits for lesser output. Reduced wastages. A lot of wastage that we produce biodegradable and plant matter, which could be a more efficient use. The biomass energy is also use of waste that would often sit in faster landfills. This reduces the effects such as natural environment, with the particularly we are pronounced in regarding of the contaminations, local habitations, and the damage of wildlife. This reduction of wastage will open up more area of human lives as less space and to create landfills. Domestic production. Here the biomass fuels can also take the control of energy production out of hands of longer companies. This means the people no longer need to be beholden to companies and the charges. The nature of biomass means it can produce and use it on the domestic level. Some of the disadvantages of the biomass energy. It is not completely clean. Whenever the biomass is a carbon neutral fuel source, it is not completely clean. By burning of wood and other plants, it creates other emission, and these can pollute the local environmental. Next, high cost in comparison to the other alternatives. The biomass projects are considered not to be worth of the price of completion, especially when solar, water, and wind alternatives are available. Because of that, somewhat it will be high cost based upon we are using some of the machineries to burning of the biomass plants wastages. Deforestation. Biomass fuels are renewable, they also need to be maintained. There is a major environmental issue. It massive cut down on the habitat areas available to score the species of wildlife. And there is a major fact that holds back the use of biomass fuels on large scale. Space. A large amount of space is needed to grow the materials that are used in biomass energy. It requires somewhat more space. Requirement of water. Yeah, the main disadvantage of biomass energy is the amount of water needed in the production. All the plants needs water to live, which means sources must be available at all time. Inefficiency. When the biomass fuels are natural, they are not efficient as when compared to the fossil fuels like petroleum and gasoline. In fact, the biodiesels and other biofuels are combined with some amount of fossil fuels to make more effective, and it is one of the underdevelopment. When compared to the solar and water sources, biomass is inefficient and under researched. However, the scientists are still working on the ways to make it is more efficient until the barrier is crossed. So it is unlike the biomass energy can be adopted as a variable alternative source as a wild scale.